This week's current human design transit that affects everybody. So if you want to know why your energies are feeling either forking weird or super powerful, let's look at our design. So this is the current design chart collectively. This affects everybody, no matter what kind of design chart you have. These are the gateways that are defined, and these are all the chakra centers that are undefined, meaning that right now they're slightly unreliable. They are more sponge-like, especially the top, which is the head center, and the very bottom, which is the root center. Those are our two pressure centers in our design. And right now we're going to be taking in, like a sponge, pressures and situations and people around us, thinking that it is ours. So we could be feeling more pressure of getting things done and waiting to the last minute. We could also be feeling pressure and having thoughts and ideas and needing to get it done. Think of it like this. Say you are waiting to get in line with the car and you start feeling the pressure of having to get it done, which you don't normally feel. You're getting the energy from the person around you, and that's what it boils down to right now. This is the chart for tomorrow. As you can see, our identity center in the middle, which is yellow, and our heart center will be defined, meaning tomorrow will be a good day for making promises. Tomorrow will be a good day for having a healthy ego and being competitive. Also, tomorrow you're going to feel stronger in your own identity, sharing your identity, being and feeling comfortable with who you are and not really wavering on ideas that you've been wanting to have. We're going to skip to the next day. So what I want to point out is one thing that's consistent of all the days. This is the 21st. Also, so we still have the identity center and the heart center defined in the middle. At the top, we now have our head and ajna defined, meaning that we're going to get our own ideas. We're going to be secure in our pressure center of not having to rush thoughts and create, having to create, and with the endless cycle of wanting to know what we're thinking about and not getting lost in our own thoughts. Also, if the ajna defined, same thing. We have our own unique way of thinking, answering, and being ideas of our own identity that is right there defined, and how we have our heart defined as well. Here on the 22nd, we've now gone back into only having the identity center and heart center defined. And then on the 24th, we are completely open again. So out of all these charts, there were specific gateways that were defined the entire time through all these days. And I want to point these gates out real quick. This is gate 57 in the spleen. This is the gate of intuition. And why I really wanted to share this message with the collective is because gate 57 is now reliable. Even though it's a hanging gate, it's still reliable information, reliable intuition. Now is a good time to believe if you are someone that has this undefined, that means not colored in, and now it is colored in because of the transit, you are going to be able to trust your intuitive thoughts, feelings, your gut feeling, your mind. If you're conceptualizing an idea and you're not trusting it, but all of a sudden you feel like, yes, go with it. Gate of intuition right now. This is the gate that you can trust. Trust your intuition right now, and for the rest of the week as well. Also, down here in the root, we have gate 60. This is important because of the pressure center. This root center is what fills the pressure for all the lines, for the rest of the chakras and the rest of the gateways throughout the design. Gate 60 is the gate of limitation, gate of self-restraint, being able to achieve progress by self-restraint and accepting limitations. So right now, we are able to have more willpower on getting things restrained, on not acting out like we normally would, like not being ridiculous with plans, and we're having limitations. Which is interesting because gate 36 here in the solar plex is also defined the whole time. And this gate is all about crisis, darkening of the light, gate of crisis, emotional anticipation of what the experience may bring, may lead to anxiety and nervousness. So it's so interesting as we're sitting in our root area with the ability to have self-restraint. We're going to be sitting there with anticipation of what the experience may bring. And whatever the experience you're going through, I'm sorry, it might be bringing that anxious feeling and anxious excitement of getting it done or being ready to be just done with it. But I want to give you a heads up, since the root area is undefined, that anxious feeling doesn't go away, even if you accomplish a task. So right now, what we're learning is how to sit in this uncomfortable energy and not react. This is where we can use this weird nervous energy to find a deeper understanding of calmness, which is right on time with the heart center of Gate 51. Gate 51 is named the Gate of Shock, or the Gate of Arousing. Gate of Arousing, being able to stay centered and alert and act appropriately to all that confronts you. So with this nervous energy that's going from the root to the solar plex, having those gates open, we're able to sit in that energy and learn from that energy. Not even that, but just being able to endure. Because right now, with how the transit is, we have to endure that weird feeling energy. So yeah, that is this coming week's transit of energies that we'll be feeling within our energy body. Have you gotten Reiki done? Do you know your human design? Are you in touch with your energy body? This is important stuff because this is what affects us throughout the days. If you want to know more about it, hit me up. I got all that you need, and if not, we can figure out more from there. Do your best, and 86 the rest.